I'm flying towards this unknown signal and I can't help but notice that the sky is changing colors. I think it's going to be day soon. Look at this. It's actually not pitch black. Yay! Damn, this felder is fun to fly. Ooh, look at these maneuvers. Pretty much the only thing you need is upward thrust, and then thrust in other directions to maneuver and not flip over when you tilt slightly. But you only want to have one main thrust direction, from my experience. It's just money in this place. Not even that much money. 500 credits, it's nothing. Okay, let's lift off and look around. Let's see, this thing looks particularly bushy. I think it's more fruits. Yeah. We need shrooms and grains also. I wonder how they look. Shrooms and grains. Shrooms and grains. Oh look, another bush. I think. What are you? Is this vegetables? Oh, this looks like grains to me. Is it? Yes, it is. Okay, we are going to solve our food problem really quick. Let's see if we can find some mushrooms as well. You have to be careful not to crash. Because I like flying way too close to the ground. This thing doesn't have an ore detector. But it's fine. Okay, what is this? Is this vegetables? Or is this fruits? Yeah, this is the fruits again. Well, let's keep flying. I really should have installed an ore detector. Because maybe I could have found some silver on the way. This looks like vegetables. Still no mushrooms. Still no mushrooms. I wonder if they grow on this planet. Surely they do. I wonder how they look, actually. How do they look? What is this? Grains? I think this is grains again. Yeah. Oops. Good thing I have a remote control. Hello. Oop, almost just smashed into the ground there. Well, I guess I will keep flying. I do have some meal packs. Why is my health low? Wait, what? Why did I get damaged? Heal value... Wait, is this... Instead of healing me by 10%, it damaged me by 10%. What? I think they screwed up with the values. They might have screwed up the values on this stuff. By the way, let's extend the antenna range here, just in case. Yeah, just to the maximum, why not? Oops, I think I landed too hard. Oopsie. We may need a bigger welder ship, because this is quite slow. More welders, like 4, maybe. Right, there we go. This shack built and pressurized. Don't mind the gaps. It is pressurized. So now we can plant stuff. Let's see, by the way. Food processor. seeds. Just get as many seeds as we can. Let's see what can we make out of grain, vegetables, and fruit. That is the best. Mushrooms, grain, vegetables, fruit. Curry. Yield value 48%. That's pretty good. We get 1 grain, 1 vegetable, 2 fruits for that. Yep, that seems like a good option. Alright, let's plant. Forgot to turn off the welder and almost kill myself when entering the ship. That would have been not very good. Checked another unknown signal. Nothing good in it. Well, the crops are planted. Let's see how it looks, by the way, from far away. Just a box of metal. We got an air vent inside, we got an airlock, and we got an air vent outside set to depressurize. Oh, different crops seem to have different growth speed. Okay. Like these fruits, 7 minutes, only 20%, so you're at like 35 minutes. Vegetables are 20, grain is at 23% after 7 minutes, so it's around 30 minutes probably for grain. Okay. Interesting. Oh, we can make this. Green pellets. Vegetables, algae, and insect meat. We got a few algae bits from when we used to grow it. Let's see. What do we need for... Where was it? Curry. 1 vegetable, 1 grain, 2 fruit. Okay. How about we eat the mystery meal pack? Yum. Oh. 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 It's going up. It's going up. Oh wow. It's recovering a lot more than I thought. Maybe we shouldn't have eaten it so quickly. Yeah, look at that. We are maxed out on our hunger. Or saturation. Or whatever. Satisfaction. It's pretty good. That hasn't happened in a long while. Might as well heal up. Meal pack expired slop. What the hell? Yep, 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 yep. I think we better not eat that. Oh my god. Is there any mushrooms around? Mushroom. Oh my, what are you? Oh, mushrooms. Yippee. So they look like a tree branch on the ground. Yes. Right, we have found all food thingies. Now we can cook really good stuff. I wonder how fast mushrooms grow. Shouldn't they grow like pretty fast? Because, well, mushrooms, I think. Do mushrooms grow fast? I think they do. Don't they? Don't mushrooms grow fast? There's a lot of actually these plants around. It's just in the dark you couldn't see them. So now growing fruits kinda makes no sense because they grow really slow and best foods don't require them. Like no fruits required for this and no fruits required for this. Like there's some foods from mammal meat, but we don't get any mammal meat here, we get ceberoids. So let's craft let's craft. Let's see what are we going to craft. 3 grain, mushrooms. We'll get those. I keep a single seed in reserve, just in case my harvest dies. And we can plant this. Let's see how fast mushrooms grow. They do look nasty. These pimples. Right, let's see. Yeah, look at that. 3% in... So like, maybe 10 minutes? 12 minutes maybe. So yeah, look. I was right, mushrooms grow really quick. That's pretty cool. Right, let's set up an algae plant, algae harvester, so we can make it. Don't need a lot of it, but we do need a bit of it for those super duper ceberoid meat packs that restore 100% of your hunger. Okay, I have placed some algae farms. This one's 1% efficiency level. This one, 100%. Well, I guess the sun is kinda sideways right now. It probably will always be sideways. Like, I don't think we are nearby the equator. Oh, look at that, unknown signal. Falling there. So, yeah, I guess we should have them vertical like this. Instead of what we did here. Smelting it up. Ah, weird. I placed another one next to it and the efficiency level just dropped to 0. Hmm. Is there any helpful tips? Do anything specialized? No, it doesn't show me where the sun needs to shine from. Seems to be going from there, so maybe it only goes from this side, so this one is rotated, so from this side it doesn't go and then it blocks this one further. I guess we'll remove the one that blocks it. Well, we can just have this one working if it's 100% efficiency. We don't need that much algae. Even a single one will produce a decent stockpile. Bruh. I was moving this ship over and a meteor just hit it. That's hilarious. Okay, let's reattach this. back onto it. Right. Did some harvesting. It's time to cook. Yes, we need to cook. Let's see what we have. But yeah, just have to be careful to not completely deplete all the mushrooms. We'll make fun. Here at Saberoid. Yes. Let's see what else. Insect meat. 100% fulfill value. Best meat. Yes, spaghetti. Spaghetti seems pretty good as well. So we are going to eat Sir Saberoid and spaghetti. This is our diet. And we'll need to convert this into seeds. Oh, I think we have more food coming to our plate. Where are you at? Where are you at? There we are. That was quick. Is there only one? Or is there more of you? Come out, come out. Yes, only one. Alright. It's rolling away. It's rolling away. Stop. 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 Oh my god. Can you stop? Can you stop? Stop. There we go. Let's see what we have. Banana beef. Culinary crime in a wrapper. Amazing. Right, well, we have all the food we need. The hunger problem is pretty much solved, I would say. Now we can get back to normal space engineering stuff. Time to find some silver. No, the game just crashed. I haven't had that happen before. Usually it's very stable. I wonder if it's one of the mods. Or if it's vanilla crashing. Okay, we didn't lose much progress. Back at the rolling ball. Stop. Stop. We get the banana beef. And then we return back to base. Like we did before. And that's it. Then the game crashed like a minute after that. So it's a best case scenario, let's just say. By the way, I have completed, I think, pretty much my medium small miner. It is pretty good. It can carry like 100 tons of ore, I think. One per ton. Yeah, the large grid ship Singi was a mistake, because you can make it so much more compact if you build it out of small grid blocks. Look at this. It's pretty nice. Still some unbalanced thrust on it, visually, but it does look pretty good, I think. Alright, let's park. Oh, damn it. I'm low on health and I wasn't sure I'll hit in the spiders. Oh! Давай! Wow, my aim is great. Terrifying. We need to get some heavier weapons. Epilepsy warning. What the hell? Alright, it's built. And it's pretty much set up. Don't forget the blueprint stuff. Is it? Oh, I think I forgot to add an air vent. Yeah. It's one thing that I forgot to add. So let's quickly add that. And then we can start mining. Yippee! Yeah, let's eat this banana beef. Let's see how much it restores. Okay, it restores quite a bit. It's pretty good. It doesn't kill you. I will slap this air vent here. Oh wow, it restores a lot. Like over 75 pretty much. Could it be that it's also 100 of restoration? Who knows? Well, let's get to mining. We are low on ice, so let's do some ice mining first, so we can keep growing stuff. Let's see. Stone system. Stuff is getting dumped, looking by the smoke particles. Oh yeah, it's real good. We should put the drills in a group, so I don't have them constantly enabled. Where's it? SM2 stands for small miner 2. Alright, let's see. Try my 30 tons, only 30 tons. Yeah, I bet this thing can lift like a 100 tons of cargo, if it fits in it. I mean, combined between all the drills and the large cargo container, yeah, could fit. Pretty good. I used some of the magnesium we found in one of those signals to make ammo for this. Oh yeah. Oh, this feels real nice. It's pretty good. It even has a miner skin on it, so it's nice and yellow. Well, I just did a small mining trip for iron. We returned with like 70 tons of ore. That's pretty good. I am more limited by the storage capacity in this thing than by the thrust. It could easily carry way more. Like another large container. Even on this planet. On on planets with lower gravity than Pertam and higher density where easily way more. So we could do a little bit of a revamp. Just add another container at the back. We would need to grind down all the other parts, like batteries and stuff. So at that point you might as well just make a new ship. It's good to have a bunch of spare ships, just in case stuff happens, because it will. Because we crashed before I turned off the trash removal, some of the parts that have been separated got deleted, but the main thrust assembly is still here. It can be there. Don't really need it. It's good to have it there, just as a, I don't know, history. But now that it's day, we can fly around and look for ores. This ship, it doesn't. Two more gyroscopes would be nice, because it doesn't really rotate that fast. But in terms of thrust, oh boy, it does have a lot of thrust when it's empty. Oh, look at this, flats. I think these ones have magnesium in them. I wonder if we can find some silver just around the place. Or do we need to have it? Does it need to be in a special location somewhere? Cobalt. Well, let's go to the flats and check if there is magnesium there. Because if there is, then we can set up defenses on our base. And meteor showers will be met with... Yep, there we go, magnesium. With a response. By the way, yeah, if you do slash and then message after that, slash GPS and then message after that, just makes the GPS at your current location very useful. Actually, I wonder if there's help. Yeah. There's a lot of commands actually. Timestamp. Other command. Okay. I like how intense mining feels in this thing. It just drills on all sides. It vibrates, sparks everywhere. It's so good. Okay, we have made ourselves a little bit of a tunnel here. Let's fly out. The entrance... it's not exactly straight. We need to expand it a little bit. The rock on Pertam has such a nice texture. I really like how it looks. Wait, how much magnesium? We have like 80 kilos of magnesium on us. Yes, we do. That's a lot. That will be enough for a while. After that, I guess we'll fly around and look for silver. Oh yeah, I also need to set the weather display on the cockpit so we can drill underground immediately. If there's a stinky electric storm, and that will smash our ship. Let's hit up that unknown signal. It's on the way. really like also the lighting system here, like how the sky is actually super bright. And when you exit the hall, like the... what is it? I don't know the technical term, but your eyes adjust, kinda. Exposure, I guess, is the term. Nothing that we don't have. Power kits, seats, and some iron ingots. Let's see, can we get something really good? No, we cannot get anything at all. Great. Let's go home. Meal pack since love. Artificial flavoring, artificial everything. Nice. By the way, I have done a bit more farming and I managed... let's see, I managed to craft like 10 of these Saberoid meal packs. I also cranked up some graphics, like the processing and the grass and the trees, because they don't seem to affect that much. I think I should crank up the texture quality, because that shouldn't really affect much either. It's the 3D rendering that does stuff to your performance. But just textures, as long as you have enough memory, it should be fine, I think. Again, I'm not a PC expert. I know the basic stuff. At least I think I know the basic stuff. But I don't know the more advanced stuff. Textures loading in. Have to be careful to not smash into the ground. About iron. I don't know. The visual difference kinda is not that much after you get used to it, but it for some reason I'm getting small like spikes, so might as well just crank everything down. Because the game looks fine even on the lowest settings. Why did I increase flares intensity? We can have it at maximum intensity for the flares. Yeah, just have to wait for textures to load again. When we do come across a silver deposit, our detector will... it won't be too deep for our detector to reach. Okay, here's a nice way to fly around. You just hold the spacebar, go up, and then tilt your ship. So that way you kinda stay at the edge of the atmosphere. Pretty nice. And because for some reason the amount of energy consumed by thrusters scales with atmospheric density, which shouldn't be the case. Like, it should consume the same amount of power at any atmospheric density. Because less atmosphere, you rotate the same speed, but just have less thrust. But here it's just less atmosphere, you consume less power to have the same thrust. Not the same thrust, but whatever. Basically, it's not how things should work. But it is convenient. I'm looking for something like canyons and stuff, because from when I looked at the maps years ago, I remember that silver and gold are usually in them. I mean, I could open them right now and look at them right now. I want to kind of try to fly around and find them myself. It's just why not? Why should I optimize all the way? If I would be optimizing stuff a lot, then I wouldn't be playing games in the first place. Alright, let's see. Is there anything here? This seems like a little bit of a thing. Maybe there's some stuff around here. Probably not. It seems pretty shallow. Oh, it's a lag spike. Terrifying when that happens. When you're flying close to terrain. This is a very shallow ridge. Canyon. Whatever. Ditch. Let's see if it gets deeper further on. Let's check that spot. Let's see what we have here. Iron. And that's it. Probably. Okay, well, I will keep flying, and we'll see if I just crash into the ground or if I find something. This looks like a deposit. Let's see. What do we have here? Oh, there's clearly a deposit here. Why is it not showing on my radar? There's some cobalt here. Okay. Oh, did I damage anything? No, it's all fine. Okay, just cobalt. Maybe there's some stuff deeper, I don't know. We'll see if we can find something with just our basic ore detector and not the super duper large grade one. Oh crap, electric storm. Let's just fly away from it. Let's hope that works. Fly away. I hope we are safe up here from it. We are above the flats region. The bumpy flats. Right now. Battery 70%. Wood stockpiled. Electric storm, electric storm. How far away do we need to go away from it for it to disappear? Okay, the weather is clear. Let's check out some of these spots around this region. Why is there a new? I think I just created a new coordinate, and the new coordinates are in the middle of yours, like 0, 0, 0. So if you're ever lost millions of kilometers away from any planets, just create a new marker at 000. And the weather is clear, but I still hear the storm over there. Not very nice. And it's getting dark in this region, so I think we'll have to move away to somewhere brighter. I got closer to the marker we had in our datapad that we spawned in while flying around, so might as well go visit it. Still have enough battery power for that. Alright, here we are. I also put a way to disable the backwards thruster on the hotbar so we can kinda cruise around. Let's dock. There we go. Oh, it won't let me charge my batteries. Annoying. Let's go inside. Let's see, what do we have here? Contracts, ATM. I didn't bring my money with me. Let's see, what do you sell? Oh wow. For a single ingot of platinum, you pay 170,000 credits. It's crazy. Can you sell stuff? I guess you can sell some basic components for quite a lot, as the currency is quite inflated. It seems like. Automatic doors. You can buy hydrogen. It would be nice if you could recharge stuff. Data pads with other station coordinates. Let's see. There's also like trading contracts, I think. Search contracts, acquisition contracts, there we go. Yeah, platinum. And it multiplies, I think, the amount of stuff you earn from that. So you literally could probably on the same station just buy platinum. Where is it? Wait, where is the platinum? Because I opened the contracts that it disappeared, so you couldn't just cheat by buying and selling at the same station. Yeah, gravity components, insane amount of money, and something that we can make if we find gold. Transfer components is platinum, calling. Cobalt, torch, acquisition. It would be nice if you could sort them by the amount of money earned. I mean, I guess we could accept a few acquisition contracts for stuff that we can make. Well, I guess it's nice to buy a few data pads. Might as well. Let's see what we have. Probably some deep space stations, but hopefully there will be some pretty close to here. Let's see. Of course they are hidden. Some of them are duplicate, it seems, since we got only 3. Oh, yeah. 12,000 kilometers, 4,000 kilometers. Well, I guess it was cheap, so... Alright. Let's head out and probably go back to base. Oh, if you have nothing in your hand, if you select 0, you can pick up crops. Nice. Much faster this way. Look at this harvest. Alright, let's see, what do we have the list of? Let's craft some more seeds. More grain. We have a lot of grain, but we're running lower on vegetables and shrooms, I guess. We'll do a vegetable round. Let's see, can I... food items, seed packs. You can have them in your hand, so I'm guessing you can... Oop. Let's see. There we go. You can plant them really quick like this. Well, that makes things a lot quicker. Ooh, stuff is happening. Ooh. That's pretty cool. Nice. Where is the sun? Here it is. We have to find silver. We have to find silver. We really have to find silver. Yeah, I don't know, we might need to... let's make a large ore detector attachment that we can dock onto. Because otherwise I don't see how it's going to happen very easily. Alright, well, I guess it's just that easy. Just have a connector and an ore detector. Oh my god. This is so stupid looking. Let me in. Let me back in. You know what, it would be a good idea to have a small stair on top of the ship, that way I could also get in the ship while standing on top of it, so when I get out of the ship I would get out on top of the ship instead of falling out of it, because it's keeping me from losing chunk of my progress in terms of surviving, because I have 4 survival buffs already. Because I'm not dying. All that's keeping me from dying is one small mistake, so let's try to alleviate it. Later again. I need to sort out my hotbar because right now it makes no sense. Oh my god. This is so effective. Look, literally, like 1.5 kilometers away from the base. Gold. Probably wouldn't have detected it with normal detector because look at this range, 80 meters. So let's turn off our big detector for a second. Yeah, where is it? Where is the gold? Can we detect it with our small detector? No, not really. So, but here it's you don't even need to be close. Like, bam, we can be like, this far away to detect it, even further. You have to do this. You have to just make a large detector and attach it to your ship. What is the element name for gold? Oh, aurum, I think. Aurum. Oh yeah, by the way, I changed the colors on the displays to Sherian yellow. It's like yellow, but it's also a little bit orange. It's like orange. Maximum value, maximum saturation, 40 hue. RGB hex code FFAA00. Easy to remember. Alright, well, let's fly around and see if we can find some silver. Okay, after flying around for a few minutes, I found silver. It's crazy just how much ore there is actually on the planet. You just fly around and it's constantly just indicators of ore around you. Argentum. I think that's the name of the element. Missing. Yeah, that's pretty much it. We found all the ores that we can get from this planet. There's no uranium or platinum here. So we'll have to either go to space or buy some. And I don't want to go to space. I want to stay on the planet for now. Let's make some drive gravity, whatever the hell they are, components, and go sell them for 40 million. No. Here's another tip. If you don't want to hold the drills or turn them on and off, just open some sort of a menu. Just press G, for example. And that's it. I don't have to hold the button anymore. They just drill on their own. It's electric storm outside, but hopefully I am deep enough underground, 60 meters, that I won't get smashed by lightning. Hopefully. Well, I have reached the silver deposit. Look at how... Look at this tunnel. While we are stuck here drilling, here's a nice tip. If you want to sort how your containers show up in the menu. They show up in alphabetic order. Add a space in front of the container you want to show up first. If you want something to show up closer than that, then 2 spaces. I think that would work. Yes, it does. Let's see, let's test this. And if you do 3 spaces here, yes. So just increase the amount of spaces. depending on what you want to show up and in what order. You can of course do A, B, C, D, letters, whatever, but space is just more convenient. Cleaner, also. Happy looking. Almost full cargo container. Then we'll start filling up the drills. I think we have enough with just the container. Silver is not exactly a resource that we have a high demand for, as far as I know. Like, it's medical components and tools. Gold is useful because you use it for the, what is it, superconductors. So you get yield modules and jump drives and stuff. Speaking of yield modules, we should start expanding our base with a giant array of refineries that are yield moduled. Because then we'll be able to double the outputs in terms of ore mined. Like, mining on its own is not a problem, but then you would need to find new deposits, so... It's not infinite. You would need to go further and further away. Okay, never mind, I looked at the recipe. It does use silver in the graph comps. Gravity components. Why did I say that? Graph comps. But it's not that expensive, really. Okay, let's see. Contract. What is the button? There. Everything else is just peanuts compared to the gravity computers. Components, not computers. Or is it components? Probably 26. 26. Let's produce them. Why not? See how much we need. Iron, easy. Silver, gold, cobalt, easy-ish. How much yield modules cost, by the way? 40 gold per yield module, so it's like 160 gold per single refinery. Yeah, it's expensive. All right, let's plant some. What we have the list of. Let's plant some shrooms quickly. We have more than enough food. We can just we can survive for a long time on what we have. Nice. I guess the guns would automatically shoot suberoids as well, so I would miss out on that opportunity to hunt them. Neat. Oh, look at that. I have maxed out buffs. 150, 150, 150, 120. 50% oxygen consumption. Hail, smelling, grinding. Oh, right. Like cobalt is. You would need a lot of cobalt for this stuff. So let's not make some right now. I don't need money right now. My time would be better spent expanding the base instead of screwing around with the economy features. Okay, silver. You get like 5 per second, and then you get like, I think the refinement rate for silver is 10%. Then I'm guessing. Yeah, looks like it. Percent. What are the other numbers? I don't quite remember. I think it's 70 for iron, which is funny because with field modules you literally get more ingots in mass iron than you get the ore. So that's funny, just mass out of nowhere. Is it? What number is it for gold? Is it 1%? It might be 1%, I don't remember. Cobalt, what is it for cobalt also? I would need to do testing again and write it down somewhere because I don't remember this stuff that well from back when I did testing. I mean, we could do the testing right now. Let's see. And cobalt. How much will you produce? Oh, wow, it's very slow. Then cobalt gives you 3 kilograms, so 30% for cobalt. For gold, let's see how much you're going to get. Oh damn, gold is really fast. So yeah, 1%. Let's try again actually. Let's go 100. Yeah, 1%. 1%. And let's try out silver. See, silver I think is 10%. Let's just test it. Damn it. That's 10 here. Okay, how can I do it? It needs to be done like this. Yeah, silver is 10%. Let's see magnesium, actually. Let's see. Oh, is magnesium also 1%? Not even. 0.7%. That's crazy. I wonder why. The cobalt is like very slow. So visit refining would be a harder issue than mining. But to be honest, with most ores, like more complex ores right now, our issue is throughput. I almost just died actually. I just realized it. If I died, it would be bad. I installed the solar panel on the rover. If I died, it would be bad because I have 5 hours of buffs going on. Right, we need a magical room. Let's just plonk it down somewhere. Just plonk it down somewhere in some spot somewhere. There we go. I placed it nearby the welder. We have welding the decoy. That way it will be welded deftly all the time. Oh, I have a light here. I need to remove this. Yeah. Yeah, look at this. Look how much time I'm wasting just scrolling through my block panels because it's a mess. That's not categorized. Terrible, terrible, terrible. Right now we can heal properly. Oh yeah. Very nice. Recycling, tokens, exceptional, rare. Funny this is. This is even an option. Show only duplicates. Do we seriously have no duplicates? I guess not. Well, the cryopod could manage the base from here without losing food. Actually, you could probably just have like a drone army while you sit in a cryopod. It's one of the possible ways to play this. Of course, we have the weather display set up here because, well, you kind of have to know weather. Right now I'm just stalling for time before actually doing anything. I did some gold mining. See. What will we need to do next is a proper welder grinder ship, because this is not good enough. There's no grinders here, one welder is not enough, so we'll do something with a similar layout to this maybe. One side will have a few grinders, the other one will have a few welders. And then we can actually get to building stuff properly.